Welcome back to Cubbyhole Conversations. I literally just woke up, so my voice is probably sounding a little bit gravelly. I did not comb my hair, and I did get dressed. I don't know if you can tell because this sort of looks like a pajama shirt sometimes, or one you might wear as a pajama shirt. Anyway, I'm sorry I missed. See, morning voice. Sorry I missed last week. I just kind of took some time off from YouTube. I felt like I needed to focus on my family. Just a lot of transition happening for everybody, and our friends moving away, making sure I was available for them. And then my mom and my brother went to Arizona to work on the house down there. She's sorting through all of her stuff down there and kind of going through it, and I just want to be available for her as well. And then, Isaac's struggling just emotionally, so I wanted to make sure that I was available for him to talk to. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. And so we spent a lot of time, he and I, hanging out. And then we went to a ton of Wild and Free Kids of Snohomish County park meetups. And he really didn't play with any of the other kids. He just wanted to hang out with me. But it gave us an opportunity to get a lot of outdoor time. So that was good. And I think it helped a lot just to show him that I care and that I want to be with him and give him some stability right now. I feel like he'll be able to reach out to make new friends more easily once he has kind of a stable footing and foundation. So that's good. And it went well. It's just I didn't really end up with a lot of time to do this. And work was absolutely crazy. So there was a big, huge blow-up situation at work, and my integrity was questioned, and my cousin's integrity was questioned, and I don't really handle that real well. And I'm still learning how to respond properly in those situations, which some parts of what I did were good and some parts of what I did weren't good. And so I learned through the situation. And unfortunately, the other parties still think the way they think and don't want to hear any differently. So that's painful and it stinks. And I have a real problem when my integrity is called into question. I get very defensive about that. And I get very defensive about people calling people I trust into question with their integrity as well, because I don't trust easily, and so people I do trust, I hold in high regard. So there's that. So I had the work situation, my friend moving away, which also means Isaac's friends moving away. Just trying to be there for everybody and walking people through things, and then at the same time walking myself through things that were not going well. Making some big decisions about my life, my career. I can't even call it a career, quite honestly. As pretty much everyone knows, I don't actually enjoy the work I do, but I do enjoy the people I work with. So, and it works really well because I work in the morning before anyone gets up. So, and I work from home. So that part's all good. But it's been super busy. So on top of it being not a good emotional relational situation right now. Normally I get like 30 to 40 scans a day. So that'll take me, basically it's when there's no problematic scans, it's like 2 minutes a scan. So 30-minute scan or 30 scans is like an hour and 10 minutes. So normally I get 30 to 40, and then I have some cleanup stuff because there's stuff that's like waiting for information, so I have to go through those. So really I work like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day, and I'm not complaining. For those of you who work 40 hours a week, trust me, I'm not complaining. But what happens is I'm an hour and a half to 2 hours a day, Monday through Saturday, and then all of a sudden I get 60 one day, 80 one day, 50 one day, and at the same time I'm getting stuff from our other office that they only send in random batches. And there's 20 in this batch, there's 40 in this batch. I was just like, ugh! So I was just buried, and I was working like 3 hours a day, which cuts into my Jesus time in the morning. It cuts into my take the dog for a walk time in the morning. It pushes everything out. Normally what I do is I work till Isaac wakes up, and then, if I'm close to done, I'll just be like, give me 10 more minutes. But that couldn't happen. I had to work till I made my cutoff 9 o'clock, because if it gets past 9 o'clock in the morning, we can't. Our day has to start at 9 o'clock, or that's too late. So anyway, and then Jason, Isaac, and I have been staying up later. It does actually seem to work better for Isaac. I think he's more Jason's kind of a sleep schedule. Go to bed late, wake up later. But then staying up late, I'm not waking up at 4:30 or 5. I'm waking up more like 5:30 or 6. And anyway, there's just a lot of things. And I said, you know what? I have zero interest in doing YouTube right now. I'm running on empty. I actually did really well energy wise, but it was like, I don't have anything. I guess the truth is I wasn't running on empty. It was that I just didn't have anything to give to YouTube. So there haven't been any Cubbyhole Conversations, and there haven't been any of the regular Wednesday videos that I was doing, which I'm probably going to stop doing those and just do random videos throughout the week whenever I want to get them done, instead of trying to schedule that one. It was just adding a lot of pressure because I have Tuesday night Bible study group, and yeah, anyway, not that you guys need to know all my life schedule, but I think the regular like life ones, Sport Family Adventures and Day in My Life and all, It's My Life, those are all going to probably be more random, whereas this one I'm going to still try to do on Sunday nights. So there's that. But I just wanted to pop back on and kind of update you all on why there was no video last week and kind of what's going on in my life. And I was doing really well. I got to tell you, I'm at 6.5 minutes already. I'll try to cut this short, but I'll try to wrap it up. But I was doing really well. And then yesterday I woke up and just kind of like, the poop hit the fan, and I just went in the toilet. I was depressed. I was bummed out. I'm not going to get into why, but, and it wasn't necessarily because of all that other stuff I just talked about. It had to do more with the future, not the past. And so, Jason just, he was an amazing husband yesterday, and he just came and he's like, what's wrong? I can tell something's wrong. What's wrong? And so I just, in like 3 words told him what was wrong. And then he just got really silent, and he didn't really do anything. He just kind of sat down, and I went and did a couple more things I needed to get done. And then I went and sat next to him, and, he just held me, and he said, I'm sorry it hurt. I'm sorry you're hurting, or something like that. I don't remember his words really, but the words don't matter really. It's just that he was there for me. And then we ended up having a really nice rest of the day. Got a lot of project done on our driveway. Had wood and blocks and dirt and wood chips. And so we, the 3 of us, just started busting on the back trail and moving the dirt back there. And we worked really hard yesterday and got a lot of it done, and there's still more to do, but there's not a ton of it left to do. And it was just nice to get a project done and to get some physical work in and get outside. It was sunny, and so it all worked out. But huge thanks to Jason for taking the time to stop and ask God what was going on, like what he should do, and then stopping to take the time to ask me what was going on instead of just moving on in his day and leaving me alone. So which sometimes I do like, but, I think the way he did it was almost perfect, because he asked me and then he didn't prod and poke and all of that. He gave me space, and that's something we're all working on in our family, is giving each other space. Like if Isaac's pitching a fit about something, give him space, let him go pitch his fit. If Jason's mad about something that happened, just give him space. It's not against you. It's not about you. And even if it is that they're mad at you, give them space and then come back together. You don't have to tackle everything head on all the time. So anyway, that was 9 minutes of rambling. So thank you for listening to a 46, almost 47-year-old mother, wife, Christian's ramblings on Cubbyhole Conversations today. I hope you have a fantastic week. And I'll see you here next week, Lord willing, and if the creek don't rise.